Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, Chris. Um, this is my second venting video, so here we go. All right. This has been a very stressful week for me, and it all began last Tuesday, actually. And okay, this is what happened. All right, my friends. I have two roommates, and one was my best friend, and one I've known for like 6 years. They have a terrible habit of telling me things at the last minute. Um, so I was informed that May 8th, which is this Saturday, my friend, my best friend of 10 years, his little brother is graduating from college and going to law school. And and I wanted to go. So when they told me, I had called my friend and said, "Yeah, I'm going to go. I just don't have any living arrangements as far as when I get there, but I'll get into that later." All right, so um, Tuesday night, as soon as I was informed, I got my car, went to my job, and was going to request that day off. Unfortunately, when I looked into the book, I saw that the date for this Saturday was already ripped out, and the schedule was already made. So I couldn't request that day off. So one of the CSLs told me to come back the next day or call and let one of the supervisors know, or ask them if I can if I can request that day off. So and when I called them the next day, they told me that like 3 people have already requested that day off because it's 3 people graduating that Saturday, and they couldn't find anybody to replace me. So they called me back and they said they found somebody, and I'm like, cool. So Friday, okay, this is last Friday now. All right, so I get a phone call from a loan agency that I had taken out a loan on. They called me and I was at work at the time. So what happened was I accidentally turned my phone off. I didn't mean to, but I turned it off, and it was right then where they left a message, and it told me that, you know, that I didn't have adequate insurance, and if I didn't comply, then I would have to be put on their insurance, and if that were to happen, I couldn't drive in the state of North Carolina, and to please comply to them as soon as possible. So I didn't check my message until later on that night, and then um, when I heard the message, I stressed all weekend long. I stressed the entire weekend. All right, so okay, Sunday. Sunday, the girl who was going to replace me, I found out that she couldn't work for me because she's a high school student. And according to law, if they're high school students and they're underage, they're only anointed a certain amount of hours, and they can't reach those, and they can't go any higher than those. So I was informed by one of the supervisors that um, that she would have about 30 hours, and they couldn't do that. So they was like, well, what you wouldn't do? And I was like, ugh. And they asked me if there's any other days I could switch with her, and I told them no, because I had 3 jobs, so I couldn't get any of the days off that, you know, I couldn't switch days with her because those are the days I was working my other job. So I was like, you know what, forget it. And it was that moment when I just kind of lost interest in the whole going to go see my friend graduating. And so I called him that night and I told him that I couldn't make it. He was upset, of course, and that was the last I actually talked to him this week. All right, so that was Sunday night. All right, Monday morning I called um, the agency, and I told them, the loan agency, and I got my insurance taken care of. It was their mistake. They didn't do their job, whatever, not properly anyway. They just kind of called my insurance, so they just left a message. I already thought that I didn't have one. I didn't have insurance, so they just, you know, gave me the worst case scenarios. All right, so I get that straightened out. That part straightened out. Tuesday, my friends informed me that somehow that something like I was gonna get evicted or something, which didn't happen. I got that part straightened out Wednesday morning. Okay, let me see what happened. What else happened bad on Tuesday? I don't know. I can't remember. But okay, Wednesday morning, I got my rent thing straightened out, and I'm not going to be evicted. That's good news. Then I had to work at at Lowe's Food yesterday from 4:30 to 8:45, whatever. And I called them and let them know that I was going to be a little late. As soon as I got the phone, my phone just god dang. Oh, okay, I'm getting a little headed. All right, so Tuesday night, I got my hard drive reinstalled back into my computer because the week before my hard drive on my computer went out on me. So I got a new one, and I had to install like all my programs back on my computer and my new this BlackBerry desktop manager onto my phone, onto the computer. And I had my phone plugged into my computer, and what happened is when I did that, it erased everything off my phone, erased my contacts, everything I had on there. So I had to go back to T-Mobile Wednesday morning after I paid my rent, and I got that part straightened out. They put all my contacts back on there and everything like that. I don't have everybody's number like I used to, but I still have the main numbers I need. All right, so Wednesday, late on that day, like I said, when I was going to work, for some reason, after I had called my supervisor told I was going to be a little late, my phone just died on me. Now I paid my cell phone bill and everything like that, but it just every time I would pick up the phone trying to call somebody, it would say something like. You're having technical difficulties, try again later, and it did that all night. But when when I got my phone, when I took my phone to my friend and let him fix it, he said that I had set my phone to global instead of GSM. So I got that part straightened out. All right, Wednesday, again that Wednesday night, last night. Okay, so I was in. My friends told me that they are going. Okay, this is gonna be a busy weekend for them, because not only are they going to my friend's graduation, before all of that, they have to go pick up the grandmother, which lives in South Carolina. From there, go to Greensboro or Greenville, wherever A&T is, and see the graduation. And then after that, take his grandmother on there to Washington D.C. and then come back. So that's going to be an entire weekend trip right there. And when I was informed about that, I was like, well, I'm kind of glad that I'm not going because I don't really have that much money on me. And then on top of that, by me working so much over this entire weekend, I won't even have the time to enjoy my time to myself too much. I got a double shift tomorrow. All day tomorrow, which is Friday, all day Saturday, and Sunday is Mother's Day, so I have to work Sunday morning, and then I'm probably gonna spend some time with my mom. Let's see. Is there anything that bad happened today? No, I think I had a pretty good day. I had a pretty good day. But then, other than that, though, Man, my week could be a lot worse, you know. Um, but it seemed like everything bad that happened to me, I got straightened out that same day, or if not the same day, it was the next day. Um, okay. Now I definitely have to get off now because I'm not sure how long this video is. But I'm probably gonna make another video in just a little while. Good night, everybody.